in this episode, we're going to go on an early October deer hunt. Now, the last few years have brought me pretty good success on the first part of October, and this year was no different. So in this episode, we're going to go on a couple days worth of hunting in the first part of October. So actually October the 3rd and 4th. So just sit back and let's go deer hunting.
Well, my morning's coming to an end. It's been an absolutely beautiful October morning. It was about 38 degrees when I got here this morning, so it's been one of maybe the best day that we've had this year. So it's been great. It's been eventful. Unfortunately, not the way I wanted it to be. I got busted by at least one, maybe two deer right at daylight. They came in behind me, and it's real damp and quiet, and I didn't hear them, or at least I thought I maybe heard something up the hill before daylight, but I think they seen me. I guess that's what happened, because I know just as soon as I moved my head just a little bit to the left, they jumped and took off, or the one did, or whatever it was. I looked over my shoulder and seen at least one go up the hill, so, you know, it is what it is. It happens sometimes, so unfortunately, it didn't work out today, but at least they're moving. So, like I said, my morning hunt's come to an end, so I'm going to jump down and take my bow back to the truck and grab some batteries and go change a trail camera out and stuff, and check another spot for tomorrow and see if I might do it, try it then. So, just put together another game plan for another day. So, like I said, it's been beautiful out here, and I'm just blessed to be out. So, had a good time anyway. Well, I've made it back to the truck, and like I said earlier, I'm going to grab a couple things here and some batteries and go check a trail camera or two and see what kind of movement we've had at some of the other stands, and put together a plan for tomorrow. May hunt the same stand, but where I got busted this morning, may try a different one. I'm not sure yet, so I'll see what the cards say. But I get this gear off here and grab my cards and batteries and head up here and see what I can find there. So, like I said, it is absolutely a beautiful October day, and it is really a blessing to be out here. So I'll finish up my work here and then head to the house and put together a plan and see what we can do again tomorrow. It's supposed to be another good day. The temperatures dropped this week really low. This time last year, it was 95 degrees, believe it or not. This is the first week of October. I hunted the entire first week last year, and it was mid-90s all week. And then we had a cold front come in on the weekend. The deer started moving. So this year, cold front's starting out the week. So, I don't know. Deer were moving this morning, so we'll see what we can do tomorrow. So, there we go.
Well, Saturday was a good day. The temperatures were perfect, and the deer were moving. Unfortunately, as I said in that clip, I got busted. Some snuck in behind me. So, I just enjoyed myself, and then went out and pulled some cards and checked some other stands to make plans for the next day. And when I did that, I pulled the card at my muddy stand, and I seen that several deer had been moving through there, and one on Saturday morning while I was in the other stand. So I made my game plan to go ahead and go to the muddy stand on Sunday morning and check that one out and see what I could do there.
Well, just got back to the lease this morning. Going to give it another shot today. Yesterday was a good day. It was the weather was perfect. Had a couple deer come in, and just unfortunately, I think I moved and got busted. They snuck in behind me, so I pulled some camera cards yesterday and seen some good movement at another stand. Actually, yesterday morning, had a deer or two exactly where I wanted them, so that's where I'm going to go this morning. I'm going to sneak in there and get all set up here, and hopefully they'll come back through again today. So you know, it's always dragging a little bit on that second day, but excited to be out here. It's a little bit warmer today, but it's still, let me check, 47 degrees. It was about 38 degrees when I got here yesterday, so about 10 degrees difference, but shouldn't be a problem. I think the deer will be moving today, so grab the gear and get up this holler here and get set up. Well, it's October the 4th. It's another beautiful October morning. I was out yesterday and ended up getting busted by one that came in behind me, so I moved to a different location this morning. So have pretty good hopes for it. You know, it's finally cooled down here. It's a little warmer than it was yesterday, but it's still nice and cool, so I believe the deer will be on their feet. So looking forward to a good set here this morning. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, but I think it'll be a good morning.
Trax Family Products has everything you need to manage your deer hunting property. Choose from a variety of deer feed, minerals, and food plot seed. And if you choose Trax Family Products, I guarantee you'll kill bigger bucks. Oh, Campbell says I can't make that guarantee. But what I can guarantee is, if you choose Trax Family Products, it will increase your odds. So check out Trax Family Products today. If you're looking for a way to make your tree stand, boat seat, or trip to a sporting event more comfortable, then I have the product for you. Pure Pro makes these fantastic, flexible, and moldable cushion chairs that allow for total comfort. And if you're just looking for that extra touch, grab one of their flat cushions. Pure Pro, American-made comfort at an affordable price. If you are looking for your next outdoor purchase, check out Whitetails of America. WOA is also a leading online dealer of Tactacam products. Just contact Donnie Yates for the best deals available. And be sure to check out their payment plan option. Get the item now and pay later with 25% down and 25% every 2 weeks. Whitetails of America, the future of outdoor shopping. Well, it turns out I made the right choice because it wasn't long before a deer come walking through.
that I got on camera, but she come straight in at me. Came in here and looked up at me when I started to stand, but then she turned away, so stepped over and gave me a shot. So it's early October. The temps finally dropped. Seeing some deer, and just tickled to death to put a doe on the ground. Like I said, it's always fun. It doesn't matter if it's a buck or a doe to me. Just have a blast doing this. And one good shot, that dead ringer broadhead, dropped her on her tracks. I probably hit her a little high, I'm not for sure. She just gave me a real small window, but put her down right there. So give her a few minutes here, make sure that she's fully expired, and then I'll jump down and collect my reward for today. So that was pretty exciting. Always glad to let an arrow fly and light one up. Well, I can see the deer laying right down there. She didn't go, but maybe 10 yards right over there's a creek right down here. And I did hit, I'm pretty sure I hit her high because she dropped and then she tried to get back up and she's right down over there. So I'm giving her a few minutes to go ahead and make sure that she's dead. And if not, I may have to put another arrow in her once I get down out of the tree. So I'll give her a few more minutes and see here, and then we'll get down and check it out. Not quite sure till I see it, but I'm threading it through the tree limbs here. I knew I had an open shot, but it wasn't a very big window. So, we'll see.
Well, it turns out my first shot was a little high, so I hit the deer more at the spine area. So when I got down out of the stand and went and checked on her, she was still alive. So I just put another arrow in her and went ahead and finished her off. And then went back to the stand and gathered my gear so I could go ahead and make my retrieval.
Well, I'm down out of the tree now, and I did hit her a little high, so she was still breathing when I walked over there, so I went ahead and put another one in her. So she is down for the count now, so I'll walk you over here and we'll take a look at what we got. So let's head over that direction. Right here is where she was when I shot her, so you can see, I think you can see there's plenty of blood there. She just right over here. She wasn't going anywhere. And right here is my arrow, the broken part of it, and my Super Freak Extreme, which, like I said, and hopefully you've seen there on the film, she dropped straight to the ground. So just wasn't my cleanest of shooting, but the broadhead cleaned it up for me for sure. So she is right over there, so we'll walk over here and check her out here. Well, here she is, guys, and a little hard for me to get a good angle for you here and by myself, but if I can flip this camera around here, I will do what I can. Well, I'm over here with the deer anyway. There's not much of a way for me to flip this camera around here. I don't have a tripod with me. I was using the camera arm up there and stuff, but she is down. I can show it to you. Down here, Let's see. And good looking doe. Good looking doe. It's on the other side there, as you can see. Went in and somewhere in here, and it kind of came diagonal and came out high in the back there. So like I said, it wasn't my best shooting, but got the job done, and pays to have good equipment. That dead ringer took care of her.
The FRO shop is the place to find your complete selection of full range outdoors gear, as well as select outdoor products from some of our great partners. And don't forget to check out our FRO Custom Creations lineup of products. The FRO shop can be found at fullrangeoutdoors.com.
Crimson Talon broadheads. Massive hemorrhaging and unmistakable blood trails.
Crimson Talon did its job though. There's blood all over that arrow.
Crimson Talon broadheads. A storm is coming.
Minerals are an important part of managing your own land. That's why we trust Rack Tracker Outdoors Minerals and Attractants. RTO allows us to give the deer extra nutrition and antler growth, so we're hunting larger and healthier deer. So the next time you're in need of minerals, reach for Rack Tracker Outdoors Minerals and Attractants.
Well guys, here we go. Here is the doe retrieval there, and my arrow, my Luminoc. Of course, broke the arrow off on the deer and hit back here. Up high is an exit wound. It went in on the other side here and came through the deer and kind of came up. So maybe not as terrible a shot as I thought, just a weird angle. But anyway, tickled to death to get this doe today. You know, like I said, I had in my mind, you know, if a buck presented itself, fantastic. But if I had a chance to take a doe today, I was going to do that. And she come bouncing right through the middle of that tall grass in that little field there that I was setting over. And she come out there and she kind of looked up at me. She heard me make a little bit of a noise when I went to stand up. But I froze, and of course, scent lock did its job, and hardy face paint, because she's looking right in my face, so that definitely helped out there. But then she went back to her business, and when she come over to the edge of that trail right there, I managed to get a shot. So thankful that everything worked out, and thankful for working with great companies that give me products that I know work and help me be successful. So we'll get this deer taken care of, and just thankful to have a beautiful October day and another blessing in the outdoors. And it's always a blessing, total blessing, so I give all my thanks to God above for just making it possible for me to have the health to get out here and do it, and to be able to enjoy this beautiful country. So you know, don't ever take that for granted, that we have the opportunity. And he blessed us with these animals and the ability to hunt them. And this deer right here is going to go home, go in the freezer, and we're going to eat it. And that's exactly what you should do with them, okay? So it's been a great hunt, and unfortunately, well, I won't say unfortunately, because that's just part of it. So it's a blessing, I'll say it that way, to have to get to work. So I got to take care of field dressing this one. I got a sled in the back of my truck right down here. I'm going to go get that and bring it back down here, and hopefully I'll make it a little easier getting her out of here. So yeah, like I said, I won't say unfortunately, it's a blessing to have to take care of them. So I'll get this deer that I was able to take back to the truck. Well, the hard part is over, and she is loaded up here in the truck. It's always a chore. I don't care how big they are or how small they are. still a chore to get one out. But she's out, she's field dressed, she's out, she's loaded in the truck. Everything's tagged and legal and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna grab me something to drink, get in the truck, get home and continue this process, because I'm gonna take her home and skin her out, and Gamble and I will package her up this evening. So we do it all. That's the way we like to do it. So we'll have her all fixed up, maybe even throw something fresh in a crock pot or something, put the rest in the freezer, and we'll have some deer meat to eat. So that's what it's all about. You know, we measure success sometimes on how big the antlers are, or how mature, how old, whatever. Look, hunting is a blessing to do, and anytime you can do it and harvest something that makes you happy, and especially if you have the opportunity to eat it as well, it's, you know, like I said, it's truly a blessing. So thankful to be out today. Got her all loaded, and so we'll take her to the house and finish this job up.
Well, there you go. That was some early October success, and really, I just love hunting in the month of October. It's my favorite time to hunt. May not always be the most productive month, but it's my favorite month to hunt in. And like I said earlier, the first part of October has brought me success the last few years, and I really enjoyed this hunt and was blessed to be able to, you know, to take that doe. And I always like to get a doe early in the year and then start concentrating on chasing those bucks. So that was just a great morning. Really enjoyed myself, and just had a great time in the woods. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Full Range Outdoors.